If you're experiencing a massive amount of wax buildup or irritation in your ear because of wax or even frequent infections, and you might be looking for an earwax cleaning resource video, I'm going to share with you the thing that you need to do every day to keep you on top of earwax buildup, to minimize the need to remove earwax, and ultimately this will keep your ears clean and free of wax buildup, helping you live your best life. Welcome back, friends. I'm Dr. Melissa Gallagher. It is so great to see you today. If you are new joining, welcome. So I'm sharing with you 2 things you need to do every day. Do this in the morning and in the evening, and this will greatly reduce any need for a trip to the ear doctor, will help you hear better and get the gunk and junk and wax out of your ears. So number 1, after any time you shower or expose your ears to water, maybe it's swimming, maybe it's showering, maybe it's exercising and sweat gets into your ear, it's really important that you put in what we call a swimmer's ear drop solution. And it is equal parts of white vinegar and rubbing alcohol. Half and half, so you could do 2 ounces and 2 ounces, or a half a teaspoon and a half a teaspoon. However your mix is, however big your little empty bottle is, you want to add 4 drops of this equal parts white vinegar and rubbing alcohol solution into your ear. The vinegar and the rubbing alcohol are the most impactful ways of keeping water out of the ear canal. One of the things that I've seen with patients, and so many, the millions who've watched my ear popping, draining, clearing videos, earwax removal videos, one of the things that's problematic for a lot of them is that they have both earwax and an infection in and around the eardrum, and even sometimes behind the eardrum, sometimes both. Some exhibit pus, some can have noticeable pieces of skin, some even have parasites or bugs, mites in their ear. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, it does happen. And in fact, wax traps parasites. Not only traps dust and pollen and dirt, shampoo from our regular maintenance, body maintenance, but also traps bacteria that can lead to infections. So overall, this drop solution of equal parts white vinegar and rubbing alcohol will help clear out excess liquid in the ear. So let's say in the event that you work out, you sweat, you take a shower. After the shower is when you'd put the 4 drops of the swimmer's ear solution. This is something I've been using since I was a little kid. Now I'm teaching my son Gabriel to swim, and I was in the pool a lot as a young child, and I had swimmer's ear all the time. But as soon as we started using that solution, it cleared up the irritation. Vinegar and rubbing alcohol together help to eliminate excess fluid, excess water, that then becomes a source of debris, a source of irritation, a source of potential infection, and the reason behind sometimes earwax production. So some of this is preventative, the other is to minimize the fluid that can get trapped behind the wax, which then can lead to fungus buildup and an infection. Now, the other thing that I recommend doing every day, right before bed, is adding 1 or 2 drops of an ear oil into your ear. The solution needs to be at body temperature, 97, 98 degrees. Too cold will be irritating and jarring, and too hot, it's not good for the ear canal. So you want it at body temperature. Sometimes leaving it at room temperature or soaking in just a little warm water is just enough to make it feel fine. You want to test it before you put it on in your ear, test it on your skin, test it on your hands, see how it feels, kind of like how you test a baby bottle. Now you add 2 drops of the ear oil in every night. The ear oil I recommend will be linked down below, but generally your ear oils that are going to be noteworthy are going to have olive oil, garlic, mullein, and they'll also have an assortment of herbals that are going to be relaxing, anti-inflammatory, and very lubricating and hydrating to the actual canal. The other thing that the oil does is it helps loosen wax. So in the event that you're a super wax producer, the oil every day helps soften the ear wax so that it can drain out naturally at night. I recommend the ear oil at night because you're in a restful state, you're going to sleep, and that tends to be when the ears do their cleaning. And this is a great opportunity to help aid in the ear cleaning process at night. ear hair is going to be moving the wax out. So the softer it is, the easier it is for it to move out. So don't be surprised when you clean your ears in the morning. And it's not a bad idea just to use a cotton swab. Never stick anything inside the canal. But don't be surprised if like this little divot that you kind of clean with a little cotton ball, or even the tip of a Q-tip. Again, never putting a Q-tip into your ear canal. But don't be surprised if you get a little yellow or a little orange, or even a little like kind of rusty reddish, kind of brownish color, like deep orange rust color. That's the wax exiting. And that's where the combination of the swimmer's ear drops after showering, exercising, or any water is entered into the ear canal, that helps dry that up. And then also the oil at night is highly impactful. This is something you have to do every day, especially for many of you who have written to me saying that you have earwax problems or are chronically plagued with the canal that's not open enough. A lot of canals are inflamed, and so the ear oil helps to reduce the inflammation, which is another point. I often find sometimes the restriction is from inflammation, not necessarily a mechanical structural imbalance. So I'm curious to know your thoughts. Comment down below. Let me know if you've tried this combination. If you have you done it every day? Every day, diligent, habitual activity of reducing the buildup, staying on top of your wax buildup is critical. I promise you, it'll be a game changer in your earwax buildup. Apart from these tips, if you need any additional ear draining, clearing, popping resources, I'll post both my playlist, my video playlist. I think I have between 15 and 20 specific ear health videos on that playlist. I also have a specific ear health protocol. I'll include that in the description box below, that you can order that as well. And if you're looking for more ear cleaning, wax buildup, health tips, I have several videos planned here in the future. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can follow along and get notified when those come out. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you again.